Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to take a look and see what's going on in the markets right now. September 10th, 9:50 in the morning. A couple of things going on. Looking at the names which is going down. We have four names on here. Breaking down, right? There's four names on here. So I put it as one of my short list. So yeah, only four names to watch. So trying to take it easy over here. See how things plays out. HT overall, I mean, there's a short that I see on here. I mean, it's been trending down. I want to see some kind of a pullback and see if I can go and short this name. If you look on the daily chart, really, this is the really only one which is really looking pretty good, right? So I want to see how many shares I can really take with margin. Maybe even 600 shares. It's too much. So I'm trading a small account right now, right? So just trying to figure out, how much shares I can actually take. So let's see. I mean, you're looking at the 5-minute chart, the hourly, the daily, the 30 and 15. So nice breakdown on the 30-50. We'll look for potential for it to go lower, right? Once again, on the daily chart, you don't really see anything else. Only four names on here, five names. So out of the five names, the only name that I really like to trade on here would be HT. This is a lodging China company. Let's see how it plays out. ECYT is another name. You had this gap up and now it's going down, but it's coming back to the support down here. So I don't really like to short it right on the support. Right? I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll take a look at this HT. Nice drop from 30.50 all the way to 28, so a $1.50 drop. Looking for a pullback somewhere around this $29 level. Right, see if we can come up and probably then take a short, right? I mean, last time it can go down. The high and low over here is 37.29, 33.30, so about $4 drop, right? So intraday it does move quite a bit, right? So let's see if today is the day when it can still make a bigger move, right? This SAIC is a new name which came in as well now on the scanners, so something I definitely want to take a look at. There's nothing in there, so I'll add the SAIC. Let's do an automatic refresh. So daily, all of them are really okay. Let's see which one's going to set up on an intraday basis, and that's the one we want to go and take. So HTFC, China Lodging, SAIC, USA Tech, right? BFB, I'm not sure what company that is. Let's see if I can type in the name, Brown Forman Corporation. That's the one. It's not a big down move over here. Don't really know what's really going to do, and chances are it can actually go down to 51s. What I really want to trade is this HT because if you look on the daily chart, this is the only one which looks really good. This TMK, a life insurance company. Don't really like to trade life insurance companies. Pretty much, these are the only names I want to watch. This off. What's the CNG doing? the CMG on the daily chart. It's the Google dollar. It's falling down. So yeah, let's keep on watching this HT. What I really like is, you know, a nice push down. Now some sort of a pullback. Let's see how this one gonna play out, right? I mean, 15 minutes is developing, 30 minutes developing, hour is developing, so we are around 9:55 on the clock right now, right? So let's see. I think we got enough names to look at, right? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like Iowa, HT, SAIC. I have all of them down here. Let's take a quick look at Iowa. What's it doing? One thing with interactive broker charts on is sometimes it doesn't really show the chart properly. I don't know why. So I have to keep on flipping a few things around for you to actually see something. So Iowa has this gap fill potential down here, right? Something I would definitely want to take a look at. About 1060, so pretty decent. Maybe a short under 1140s. Let's try and see. So now HT is coming back. PFB. Maybe, maybe not. I definitely want to take a look at Iowa and see how many shares I can trade on this name. See what allows me 500 shares. Too much money required. About 400 shares I can do. Went from 1250 to 1150. Now trying to do some consolidation down here. Low one here is 1180. Move this ECOIT, don't really like this name. So watch Iowa and HT, see how it really plays out. On the clock we are at 9:58. So we are forming this inside candle on the 15. So under 1140 is a good one to watch. HT still nicely doing pullback. So if it pulls back to around 29.24 and does form a reversal candle, that would be a good idea to short. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So 10 o'clock, we have shorted two names. See this nice pullback going on over here. This one really looks like the one which can actually go. Look on the weekly chart. Low on this 1110. Close 1070. So it still has some movement that it has available. Okay, so right now you're sitting at 10 o'clock. volume on this looks pretty not that great over here, right? 590. If you look at the spread, it's about a 5-cent spread on $10–11 stock. As compared to HDHD's 3-cent spread. So 29 on here looks like a bit of a barrier, right? Short it. So it had this big volume down here on the 5-minute chart. ECOYT keeps popping back in my scans on here. Just add it back. PFB. This candle was about $1. HDHD, I like it. Try to go through over this 29 level, didn't manage to break it. Alright, see if it forms some kind of a reversal candle over here. This IOV looks like a tough name to trade. PFB is the one which actually came up to 52. Nice reversal, probably goes down to 51. A hard name to trade though. Alright, so let's take a short position over here. See a nice reversal over here, right? Short this name. Not a lot of volume in this name though. Kind of volume kind of got zipped on here. What I like about this name is a nice move from 30.50 odd down to 28, so $1.50 move. Nice pullback from 28, so about $1 pullback. Right. Makes it a bit hard for me to actually get into the name. 28.90. Trying to go down here. Can't get a fill in this name though. Let's throw some offers out. See if that's gonna stick. So looking at this level, I mean, if you take a look at this, you can clearly see the 29 is really the level. It's really hard to break, right? So I'm trying to put a order, but it's not really filling it up. The volume kind of died on this name, right? It's only 1,000 shares. That's really not good. Alright, market. Okay, so now it fills me up at 28.78. Had a bit of a chase down here. The stock is not even down 10%. I'm not sure what's going on with this name, why it's not filling it up properly over here. Okay, so now I'm short 500 at 28.78. Right. So intention really is for it to really go back down, right? So last time, I mean, you tried to go with this 28.90 level. Right? So it has some time, 28.90, 29. So we'll give it some risk. It's about, say, 12 cents on founder shares, about 60 bucks. See what it can do. I'm not really expecting a home run in this trade. I mean, the trade is kind of slowing down over here. I don't know why. Okay, so we can see some volume coming in. Right, 67,000 shares now, so it only it appears. Before candle was 114, now 67. So maybe 28.50 is where I want to take some gains off, right? So I'll throw out some bits out here, say 28.52 maybe. Right. Low of 28. 56, 54. Doesn't look like it's taking it. Ooh, there's a nice trend on here. No, what I don't like really is for this name to drop down and not really getting filled. What, not be greedy. Something. So it took some out at 28.58, so about 20-cent gain on that one. Got about 300 shares left. Right, now let it drop and maybe starts going down. So I'll put some bids more out. 28, say 44. 28.50 kind of, it looks at a dicey level down here. I don't really know if it's going to actually break through. So I see a lot of volume. Try to go on here. You know what, I'll go and take off another 100 down here. So out of 500, I took out 300, got another 200 shares left. So on the 300 shares, I made about 60 bucks. I don't really know if this one's going to hold or not. Right? I mean, it moved. Throw some bids out at 28.40. Maybe if it tries to make a move down here, that would be pretty good. So close 28.50. So if you look on this, it's 28.50 is kind of a key level. What I really want to see is, you know what, a nice push down under 28.50 and see if it can hold this 28.50 level. If it does, then sure, I want to hold on to it. But if it doesn't, I definitely want to get the hell out of this name because it's just how it is. The thought process is really good. Waited for this to actually pull back and try to short it against this level. So overall, the thought process is really good, and it's a process. Daily is breaking down big time. Nice pullback to the moving averages. Let's see how is this going to play out. If it starts popping up, then I want to really take it out this position, but I hope for it to really actually to go down. So the risk is all covered though, so there's nothing much to risk over here. GNRC looks pretty good. Alright, so I gotta go and add this GNRC to my name. SAIC, so let's add this GNRC. So they're trying to hold it in front of the 2850 level, right? See it holding up. So we have GNRC. Across the name, we still have the same names. Don't like any of these names. Top 4 is already here. Right. Cancel. 200. So I'm long short at 2878. I really want to see, hopefully it doesn't come back up. It looks like it's coming back up. Over 2870 we tried, so let's take it out. So try to go over 2870. This moving average kind of held, which is a good sign. Not really confident in terms of how much more it can really go. Because this big volume push should have been able to push it down through 2850. That would have been pretty good. But now this push just stopped right at 2850, which has me a bit concerned in terms of whether it has enough selling power to push it down lower. Best case scenario comes down back to 28. I don't really see that happening though. $30 minutes. So this is a Finvest Elite version, by the way, for somebody who's trying to figure out what it is. You can do different time frames, auto refresh, so on, right? So you can put in your scanners on and then just refreshes by itself. Pretty good. So overall, 500 shares, took out 300. You know what, I'll take out another 100. This one doesn't really look like it's really going to drop. This one looks really, really shady on here. What I like about this thing is it's coming down, with this concern really is this should have really broken through this 2850 level, and now it's holding, right? So on 300 shares, about 60 bucks, another 8 bucks. Got another 100 shares left. So the under share is going to be a do or die, right? Either break even or it actually gives me some nice move. So ride or die, baby, ride or die. Okay, so next 500 candle is done. After a move from 29 to 20, 50 cent move, went sideways. Now, as long as hold under 28.70, I want to remain short. If it pops over 2870, I want to get the hell out of this name and maybe look for a reshort once it breaks 2850 level. But the bids are holding up, not the best case scenario down here. The good thing is on the 15-minute chart, this is completed, so now you have a new candle over here. So 2850 is really the support, which has been holding this name for now. I'll try to go from 100 to 200 shares. I'll just add another 100 if it breaks into 2850. But for now, you know what? This last 100 is ride or die. Trying to see what else is going on. Really nothing else going on in the names, right? It's really the same names popping up. IOVA, HDHD, SAIC, so on. So I already have those names on watch over here. Oh, this GNRC looks pretty good, huh? It kind of broke out to new highs. Now let's do this consolidation. See this HDHD holding on. ECYT looks like it has one more flush to it, down to 17 maybe. Right. Oh, this is coming back up, so just get the hell out of this name. Alright, so overall done with the trade. So overall commissions down here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's say about $7 on commissions. On the trade, made about say 300 shares on 20, so about $60. Then $8 and $4. So about $72 on the trade, about $7 on the commissions. So about $65 on the trade, nothing too big. So overall, pretty decent day, right? I mean, trading a small account over here, about a couple of $1,000. Nothing too big. I like the GNRC name. Float is low. ATR is about 1.05. Nice RSI. Short side, still same names. Nothing much difference going on over here. So HDHT might be the name, it just pops and this drops. So overall, if you guys looked at the trade, looked at the daily chart, nice downward, right? And then you saw on the 5-minute chart, you saw this coming down, pulled back to the moving average, took a short after this reversal candle, and I mean, it's opened at 2880, but I got in at 2878 down here. Shorted it, had a quick move down to 2850s, but I didn't put any orders down here, so got some decent trade over here. $60 on say $6,000–7,000 account, so about 1% gain, nothing too big. So the invested capital, if you see, hey, you know what, I want to short this 5,000 again. So invested capital is about 5,600, right? So on $5,000, you make about $60. Is about some decent gains. If it keeps holding over here, if it flushes under 2850, I might want to take another stab at it. But for now, nothing to do. GNRC. Same names are just showing up over here. GNRC, that about 626,000 shares, relative volume 8.6, float up about 5.25. I mean, it looks like it's pretty maxed out on his range though, right? If you look on the chart, on the interactive charts, I mean, when did it really do a big move? Really never. Looks pretty maxed out on the trade. The 5-minute chart for these names, nothing going on. This BFB would have been a decent trade as well. Alright, look on this brown, whatever the hell this is. The only thing is it went over the VWAP, and then I don't like trading short when the stock is over the VWAP. I like trading stocks which is under the VWAP. Right, if it's over the VWAP, I mean, it can still work out, you know what, but it's a bit of a tough trade down there. So GNRC is holding up over here. Don't really know what the story is in this name. 58, 59. This 59 level seems like it's kind of holding over here, right? And then there's SAIC, which is now breaking the lows. What the hell this is? This looks like a good name. Low was about 82 something, about 82s. Let's put it down here. So we're still looking on the names, see which one can still go. I mean, BFB, I mean, all these names that I have on here is actually pretty good. This EGL was a nice dump over here. And this EGL. So you're seeing over time building up these my own parameters, right? One Iowa, SAIC, HDHD, BFB. So about 4 names I have. Then I added the GNRC and EGL. So HDHD now is coming back down. This name kind of stopped me out over here on this name, right? Probably want to take another stab at it. The small amount of shares. If it breaks, if it can break under this 28.50 level. Iowa looks like a really tough name to trade. Right, all this damn thing over here. GNRC looks like it has more legs to it. SAIC has dropped under 82 level. Now it's kind of challenging these levels. Low 82.46, 82. So 82 was the level to trade against for SAIC. Oh. This kind of stopped me out, and now it looks like it's waiting to go again. So I'll wait for it. If we can break under this 28.50, maybe it has one more push down here. That's what I think. So don't want to have this IOVA to watch. It's hogging up my space. GNRC, SAIC. SAIC was really a good one to play for the break under 82. Had a nice 50-cent move down here. The 15s. HDHD is still a good name to trade. I mean, it's holding up down here. I mean, the 15 is just flagging out. Right now, time is about 10:25. All right, going on. Still looking at the same names, GNRC. SAIC, see the 4 names, the 5 names are still very the same one that I'm looking at. No difference. And GNRC was the day, I mean, it can really move. I mean, last time it moved by about 53, what, $4. Today it has already moved about 2. We don't know how much legs it still have. I mean, or on the weekly it's still pretty good. SAIC looks like a tough one. It's kind of down 87 to 81, fighting hard. If I have to take a stab on any of these names, my bet would be either this HDHD or this GNRC. Looking at the 30-minute view. This HDHD name looks like, you know what, in the morning it had this big push with about 1.5 million shares, and you would think that if a stock is trading about 1.6 million shares would be pretty liquid, but if you look on the trade, it's freaking crap. Let's remove this damn name. GNRC over this 59 level is pretty good. If I can go and buy maybe 100 shares, right? Let's see. So it's gaining some momentum down here. On a 30-minute chart. Right now we are sitting at 10:30. Right, so after the big move, it's now consolidating under 58 and 59. HDHD is just a big of whipsaws. I mean, the reason you really see a lot of whipsaws on here is because there's no volume under here. You had a lot of volume over here, but after that the volume kind of thinned out. So the volume thins out, it's kind of really hard to trade. Right. Okay, so now we are at 10:30 and low of 2850. So let's see if we can go under this 2850 level. I'll take a stab at it. This GNRC went over this 59 level, right, which is pretty good. I missed out on this one. 58.93. Oof, missed out on this GNRC trade, which is kind of going sideways over here. This is not good. Let's see our 2-minute chart. Right, you see this nice pullback being developing over here, and now it's breaking through. So HDHD is going to be a faker one, that's for sure. Let's see this GNRC trade. Right. This looks like it's going to be the big one for the day. I mean, flagged out for what, 58, about 80 cents. 2-minute chart Australia. Now you see this nice things going on over here. Okay, let's see what else. Just watching this name to go over this 58, 59 level. So it has this nice 20, 30 cents move. This HDHD is done for the day. GNRC was really the one. SAIC held this 82 level and is coming back down. This GNRC looks like it's going to be the one which is going to go for the day. Alright, done for the day.